Girl, I'm dangerously in love with you, eternally, not just mentally, but physically. I am feeling you, and I really hope that you feel it.
What's up, YouTube?
It's your girl, Yass.
And it's your boy, Shawnoo.
Welcome to our channel. And as you can see from the title, I'm pregnant, and we'll be telling y'all how we found out that I was pregnant at 17. The way we found out was basically because I didn't have my period for like a month and a half, and we thought it was kind of weird, but we didn't really think nothing of it because periods come like
around that time, your period was coming like 3-4 days late.
Yeah, it was coming off late. It was coming late, like, and sometimes it wouldn't come a month, and then like periods always sometimes come irregularly. So you feel me? You never know. So we didn't really think nothing of it. We just thought, oh, it's gonna be here anytime soon. So yeah. So but I was telling him this time, I'm like, nah, like I feel weird. I feel like I'm pregnant. Like I have a feeling like I just need to go find out. You feel me? And he's like,
Let me tell him. So basically, man, I need to go right now. Like, I need a test.
Because I knew,
right now,
I knew.
The police out in the neighborhood, I'm telling her, like, let's just, you feel me? Let's just chill out for the night.
No.
In the morning, I'll take you to go get a test as soon as we wake up.
I'm like, you can wait. Yeah. They're going to be going within 10 minutes, and then we can go. He's like, no, they're not. I know them. This is my neighbor. I'm like, just watch. 10 minutes later, they left. So I'm like, let's go now. So we went straight up there. We went ahead and got them. We went ahead and got one. Yeah, we went and got one. And so I was in the bathroom, and
I'm telling her, like, you over exaggerating. Like,
he's like, you're not pregnant. You're not pregnant. I'm like, bro, I am. I know. Like, I know. He's like, no, you're not. So he stood in front of the bathroom. I was kind of nervous to pee in front of him. So I went there by myself. This one was the ones where you use a tube. So like you pee in a cup or something like that. You use it to suck it up in the tube or whatever, then you put it on the test. So I peed in the cup, then let him in, and then we, you feel me, put it on the test, and then we waited a little bit, and then like literally like within 3 seconds the 2 lines popped up. So I was shook. Like I didn't believe it.
I didn't believe it.
I didn't believe it. No, he's a liar.
I take that back.
He was geeked as fuck, ripping his shirt and everything. Literally jumping up and down at like 2 o'clock in the morning.
This
like
was the dollar one.
So we didn't really believe it, okay? Yes, it was a little cheap motherfucker, so, we didn't believe it. So I'm like, nah, we need to go get another one.
10 minutes later, she forced me up.
No, don't lie. You said you wanted to go.
Yeah, matter of fact,
don't lie. We both decided we wanted to do it together.
Yeah, I think we did. Yeah,
because I'm like, I don't believe it, and then he said he doesn't believe it either.
We went up to my corner store, and then we didn't grab one, but we grabbed 2 more. For me, she peed on them, and yeah. And then
so
these are the first
they
ones.
Both, yes, they dark as ever, but that's because they owe. So they both came up, you feel me, positive. So we were trying to really figure out how we were gonna let everybody know and stuff like that. So first person we told was my twin sister, and we just called her, told her like, hey, you sure I'm pregnant? And she was like, she didn't believe it. She was like, yeah, she didn't believe it. She was gonna crash. Like, she was driving the car, so she was gonna crash. And she's like, so I'm just gonna call y'all back because I don't believe it. So we sent her a picture. Then that's when, you feel me, it started sinking in. She kind of started believing it.
Yeah. I was like, some shit.
Yeah, he was looking crazy. But so she believed it. After that, she believed it, and she was just like, yeah, congratulations and stuff like that.
My older sister on my mom's side, basically I called her up and told her like, yeah, I got Yasmin pregnant. She was basically saying like, yeah, I figured.
Like she wasn't really surprised at all. She kind of was like, she expected it because we was together so much and stuff like that. So
yeah, so she was basically like, yeah, I expected it. But now the third person we told was your little sister. No, it was my mom.
No,
it was my mom.
Yeah, we was. So our parents were supposed to be the first people. Yeah. They were supposed to be the first people that we told, but we were scared. So we were just like, let's just, you feel me, tell our sister. Yeah. So we're just gonna tell the easiest people to tell, and that's, you feel me, my twin sister and his sister. So then we was kind of debating on how we was gonna tell our parents, and I'm like, I don't know,
basically it was like 11 o'clock at night. I'm like,
he didn't want to do it at all. I didn't want to go in.
Like my mom was asleep. She had work in the morning. So I'm like, bro, like if I wake her up in the middle of the night telling her this information, like she's gonna wake up tripping. So. But she didn't really, you feel me? I don't think she believed us. I really think she thought like it was a joke.
Yeah, because he used to prank her about it so much. Like, it's crazy because we both was pranking our parents. Like, we both was joking about it so much that whole entire month. Like, before we found out we was pranking, like my mom and his mom. I was telling my mom and them like, oh yeah, I'm pregnant, stuff like that. And he was telling his mom, like he would come in there one day and be like, oh mom, I got Yasmin pregnant, and just walk out. So she kind of, you feel me? It was kind of like how the boy cried wolf. She didn't really believe it, you know.
So I just, you feel me?
Like none of them believed.
I went in there, I told her, she feel me? She really not believing me. So I get the test, I go back in like, you feel me? All right, when you wake up in the morning, you gonna sit in my hair. She told me like, bro, get that out of my room. She really thinking like I'm
it's
like,
a
I'm
joke,
really,
like they're pranking
her.
Something.
Like, so I'm like, all right, cool. So the next morning, I go back there and I tell her like, you feel me? Yasmin really pregnant. I showed the test. She like, okay.
So after we told his mom, then it was time for me to tell my parents and stuff like that. So I went home. First person I told when I went home was my little sister. I didn't even get to tell her. I walked into the room. I was like, I gotta tell you something, and she automatically started busting out crying. I was like, oh my God, you're pregnant. Are you pregnant? And yeah, so that's how she found out. And then after that, then I separated. I wanted to separate my mom and my dad because I wanted to tell my mom first because I thought like she'll be easier to talk to. She'll probably understand, you know, better because, you know, she's a female. So I'm like, I'll talk to her first, and then I'll find a way to break the news to my dad. So once I told both of them, they weren't really fond of it at first, but then they kind of, you know, they're accepting of it now. Like they're all happy, they're all excited. Like everybody, yeah, everybody. Of course, that's usually how it be though. At first, like, well, not all the time, but you know, usually when parents find out first, especially when they find out that their kids are having kids at a young age, they, you know, aren't really too fond of it at first. But you know, that's kind of everybody got over it. Everybody's happy, you know. So that's how our parents and everybody else found out. Basically, everybody started spreading the news to the rest of the family, and then that's how everybody found out.
I actually did tell my grandma. I had sent her the first ultrasound picture we got. So yeah, that's how my grandma found out.
Yeah, so everybody basically found out from each other.
Yeah, but after I had told my mom, she had booked us our first appointment, so that's when we had got our first ultrasound picture.
This was our first ultrasound picture.
We actually went up there. She was already 2 months.
Yeah, they said that I was already about 2 months when we went.
So we probably found out when she was about a month and a half.
Ultrasound, we found out we're like 2 months pregnant. This was the first one. We were 2 months, and now I'm 6 months. And this was the last ultrasound. Our next ultrasound is February 17th. So we'll let you guys know how baby's doing and stuff like that.
And the next appointment. At the end of the video, we'll actually be putting the gender reveal video, so y'all can go and wait to the end to see how they know the gender as well.
So basically, yeah, everything's really going good so far. The baby's healthy.
Actually, the end of the video, if we did not answer any questions y'all was hoping for us to answer, y'all can hit us up on our social media and we will answer them questions personally for you guys.
Yeah, our Instagrams are in like our intros and our outros. If you guys for some reason can't find them there, then we'll put them in the description as well. So yeah, just if you have any questions, you can go to the comments and comment something there, or you can just DM us.
You can go on my story. You can any way you can get in contact, just shoot us a question and we got you.
So yeah, that's about it. We're gonna keep you guys updated on the baby and stuff like that. We're gonna let you guys know how the baby's doing and everything. And yeah.
Peace.
Dangerously in love with you, eternally, not just mentally, but physically I am